Now at 5:30, the latest on another mass shooting, this time in an Orlando office building. Employees of an engineering firm ran for their lives this afternoon after a former employee opened fire, killing one person and injuring 5 others. Tonight, Jason Rodriguez is in custody, arrested at his mother's house. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Kurt Ludlow.
And I'm Tracy Townsend. This latest shooting comes just one day after the violence in Fort Hood, Texas.
Both of these incidents bring up the issue of workplace violence. Dr. Richard Weinblatt, who is the director of the Institute of Public Safety at Central Ohio Technical College and also ran a police training center north of Orlando, you're joining us tonight.
Right there.
Well, so talk about sort of what you've been able to see today in the violence after that shooting at the office tower.
Well, first off, I think the Orlando police, supported by the Orange County Sheriff's Office, did a terrific job. I trained a lot of these guys. I know a lot of the men and women that were responding today, and they did a phenomenal job. But it's very, very scary for the officers as well as for somebody caught in an office building like that.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, speaking of that, how do employers protect their employees?
Well, I think you need to be aware of what is going on with the employee. There apparently were lots of signs. There's reportedly this person was a disgruntled employee, was let go in June of 2007. So there were some concerns there, and there does not appear to be any extraordinary steps that were taken in terms of security at that firm. But even more, comes up even more, is what people should do if police respond to that kind of situation. I mean, that's some of the questions that I've gotten today. Is what they should do, and what they have to realize is that the police don't know who you are. That you could be the shooter. They are responding in the wake of Columbine. Police have had to change their tactics, and now instead of standing back, it's a very dynamic entry. It's fast-moving, small teams of first responding officers, and they don't know who the bad guy is.
And so before we let you go, what can employees do when they're in the workplace? Sometimes people are mad, they're under a lot of stress. I mean, how seriously should employees be taking this kind of thing?
Well, they should take this very seriously, and they should, report any problems to their employer, any interactions, any conflicts that cause them concern. And if they are caught in a situation like that, what they need to do is they need to make sure to show the officer their hands, follow all the commands, and if they are caught in a room, to turn the TV volume down, to turn their cell phones down, because the shooter is walking the hallway. You don't want them to hear you in that room and then come into that room.
All right. Dr. Richard Weinblatt, some advice we hope nobody really has to take. Thank you for coming in this evening.
Thank you.